Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some really exciting stuff to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We have some new data mined leaks for the DLC for the Generation 9 games, and as well as that we have today's new mystery gift code for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet as well. If you weren't aware, they're basically giving a free mystery gift every single day this week of sandwich ingredients. Either way, we'll cover it today. If you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over the new data mined leaks for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet's DLC. So, DLC, again, hasn't necessarily been confirmed by Nintendo or Pokemon themselves yet, but with all the coding and the data mining and stuff, and all the Easter eggs that are in the game, it is basically on its way. Most likely going to get announced on Pokemon Day in February, but it could get announced in January. It's going to get announced very, very soon either way. So, we have Central Leaks here tweeting out saying new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC leak. So, there's two new characters that have been found in the game data. So we have Billy, and then we also have Onair. We're going to get onto this in a minute, but Billionaire is literally just play on words. So it's obviously something to do with money. They're probably going to have like a Goldengo or a Gimmighoul or something like that in their team. But yeah, we've got Billy and Onair, which is just Billionaire. Anyway, Onair even has a battle currently programmed with a Cantonian Meowth. So she also has the lady trainer class, even though the class is not currently in the game. So again, these are things that are obviously going to be in the game when the DLC arrives. And then we also have this picture here. So this is a screenshot from, I believe, Nemona's house, saying, "My apologies, both the master and mistress of the house are away at present." So some people are believing that Billy and Onair are Nemona's parents and they're rich, and obviously together it's Billionaire. It kind of makes sense. But either way, if we carry on reading, it says people are speculating that they could be Nemona's parents who don't appear in the main game but are referenced, and we know they are millionaires. Source, and a lot of non-interesting information about the discovery here, which obviously we're going to cover in a minute. We're just going to go over the main details. And as well as that, it says also another interesting note is that in the game files, Heath also shows as an NPC with dialogue. Here's the author, he's the author of the Scarlet and Violet book, but doesn't appear in game. So a lot of people are thinking that Heath is going to be some sort of antagonist in the DLC for the Generation 9 games, and the fact that we now have like proof that he does appear as an NPC with dialogue. I mean, he died ages ago, but maybe he didn't. Maybe something to do with Area Zero has kept him alive. Maybe he's in like a different universe and he comes back into the game and you have to battle him, and he has his Cyclizar. We think that he could be linked with a third legendary. You know, he is the author of the Scarlet and Violet book, so he could also have like the Paradox Pokemon of like Suicune and Virizion, which are also apparently going to be in the DLC. It'd be a really cool way to kind of put them all in the game, and they're all kind of like not necessarily controlled by him, but some sort of, I guess, affected by him in some sort of way. But yeah, the fact that Heath now has DLC dialogue, well, NPC with dialogue in the games, really cool to see how that all unfolds. But either way, this was where it was all kind of discovered and stuff. So it was all posted by Doipy Hooves saying, in the nameless file used for labeling who is speaking in the dialogue, the final entry is for an Onair with a curly apostrophe that never shows up as far as I know. Onair also appears as the second last entry in trainer name for trainer names, and is mentioned once in the story script and overworld dialogue. Also of note is Billy, who is above not mentioned anywhere else, and Heath, who we never see in person or talking in game. So again, Billy, Onair, and Heath all have NPC dialogue in the coding of the games, which of course isn't in the main base game, so that means that they're probably going to be in the DLC. The test is used for the overworld pop-ups, and these triangles are specifically for people you can press A to talk to, and the text is stored mostly sequentially, though as you might expect, Onair's text is skipped. So yeah, this isn't just like a random cutscene or something. This is from dialogue that you have to go up and actually press A to talk to. So some way, shape or form, we're going to have to go up to Heath in the DLC and actually talk to him. So that's why I do believe that he is not actually dead, and he's actually going to be in the game some way, shape or form, unless we go back in time or something to when, you know, he was in Area Zero before he died and stuff. The Academy Ace Tournament dialogue is in Sub-012, and the NPC who picks up your coins is in Sub-013. 14 to 17 cover the Runeus legendaries, and 18 covers the dialogue from the legendary rematch. 19 is empty, and 20 to 23 have placeholder lines, and even 24 picks back up with a traveling Pokemon Center NPC. Since the second line mentions Onair by name, it seems like someone else is saying that to Onair, and they are the one doing the anime rich girl oh ho ho laugh. So here is Onair's name in other languages, which seems more like a girl's name. Onair potentially could be a girl, and then Billy could... I mean, Billy is a name for a boy and a girl, but I guess in this sense, if Onair is a girl's name, Billy is probably going to be a guy's name, who's probably going to be, you know, potentially the dad of Nemona. I also ended up checking the trainer data sheet organized. I'm going to probably get this wrong. Hamatit, since there was a trainer name, and it turns out Onair still has trainer data as a rich F, which I think is rich female, with a level 22 female Cantonian Meowth in a luxury ball, and the small moveset of Payday and Bite, both boosted by Technician. So more things relating to money there with Payday. Again, the whole Billy Onair thing. Though it's very faded out. She has 10 in each EVs and 5 in each IVs. I assume the Rich F is supposed to be the lady class as the counterpart to the Rich Boy, but it turns out they haven't shown up since Auras, and so this is the only Rich F in the game that isn't even in the game yet. She's between Ryfer and all of Nemona's teams, which is pretty late in the list after the generic raid NPCs, who incidentally all have set Terra types, but can't Terra themselves, among other weird things, which I might make a different post about at some point. Edit, apparently this order seems mostly alphabetical based on the internal ID and stuff. So, also, this made me realize the connection with Billy and Onair with their names being a pun to form Billionaire. So, what does this mean? If they weren't scrapped, then I guess we might be seeing these rich people in the DLC or something. Edit, I also just realized that Nemona's parents are rich people that we never see as well, so that could be somewhere where this is going. So, again, it all just kind of connects to these people being Nemona's parents, the whole billionaire thing. So, yeah, I'm guessing something happens potentially in the DLC regarding Nemona's parents. Maybe they also went to Area Zero or something like that, who knows. Heath being present as dialogue source, even if without dialogue, doesn't surprise me too much. With the whole thing about the third legendary from the Scarlet and Violet book, as well as Heath's connection to the origin of the time machine, it wouldn't surprise me if he pops up in the DLC and is either enslaved / captured / awakened this mysterious entity, or asks us to do something about it. Heath's phantom memory, where he's separated from the expedition party and meets someone in a strange place and writes out mysterious diagrams that has no memory of writing, will probably be relevant to the DLC. The diagrams never get more context either. Again, we've already spoken about this in previous videos where, you know, one of the symbols related to kind of the title like image. There's like the 4 things on the corners of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's logo, and they are popping up in DLC, and he's talking about a phantom memory relating to one of those images. Also, since we're looking at weird things, if you look at the item index list at all the material listings, you see a bunch of blanks. If you cross-reference with the species, most of them make sense. There's 3 for the starters, there's 14 for the paradoxes, there's 4 for the sub-legends, and there are 2 other blanks between Pawmi and Wattrel, which you might think are placeholders for Koraidon and Miraidon, who otherwise aren't accounted for blank-wise. But the thing about the materials list is it follows the index list. The 2 legs having placeholders, there would be pretty odd. Same for the Suicune and Virizion Paradox. Make me think that there might have been 2 more Pokemon lines planned that got axed. So we potentially could have had another 2 lines that have been cut from Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, which again, I don't think they're going to be in the DLC. I think it's generally just that they got cut. But yeah, either way, really, really exciting stuff about the DLC. Could be getting introduced to Nemona's parents, and also Heath, most likely going to be an NPC that you go up and press A on in the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, really exciting stuff there about the DLC. Let's move on to today's mystery gift code though. And again, if you're not aware, we're getting a new mystery gift every single day for this week up until the 18th, which all of these mystery gifts seem to run out on. So yeah, make sure to get them all whilst you can. But yeah, Cerebi update. The second Pokemon Scarlet and Violet distribution for sandwich ingredients has begun. Get a random set of ingredients. So yeah, I don't think I covered this in yesterday's video, but this isn't like definitely what you get, like the bacon, the ham, hamburger, sausage, whatever. This is all like random for every single person. I don't know if there's like 7 different ones that you're just going to get on a random different day. So like maybe if I get these today, you might get them on like Thursday or something. But yeah, either way, the code is lettuce bacon, so LETTUCEBAC0N, and again runs until December the 18th at 2:59 UTC. So make sure to get it. It's just some extra sandwich ingredients. We're all praying that we get Herba Mystica on like day 7 or something like that. Would be incredible if we did. I feel like we should. I don't know. I don't know how many sandwich ingredients there are in the game, but if we're getting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a day, you know, 7 times 7. Is that like, that's like 40 odd ingredients? I'm guessing there are actually 40 odd ingredients in the game, but either way, maybe Herba Mystica. I don't know. We can hope and pray. But either way, that is the code for today. And if you missed yesterday's video and you didn't see the code, this is another code for another random set of ingredients. It's just tomato slice T0MAT0SL1CE. And again, that runs out on the 18th. I'll be including these mystery gifts on every single video, so don't worry about that. Every video that you watch this week will have the mystery gift code. But yeah, a really cool thing. I know it's just sandwich ingredients, but you never know. We might get some Herba Mystica at the end of the week. We can hope, we can pray. But either way, that is going to be everything for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really, really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the DLC. How do you think Heath is going to be incorporated into the DLC? Do you think he is going to be an evil antagonist that we have to fight? I mean, just look at this dude. Like, he's angry about something. Like, Cyclozar's like, nah, man, you don't want to mess with this dude. And he's like, yeah, I'm about to mess around here. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Heath. Also, how do you think that Billy and Onair are going to be worked into the story, Nemona's parents? And then, yeah, that's everything from me. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Again, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.